That synth car, baby, on the way home. Got some things planned. All gas, no brakes. This episode, we're fired up, man. I wanna let you guys know that I am here. Synthesizers Anonymous. This is a support group for people who have extreme synthesizer gas. And I'm here to tell you it's okay. Everything's gonna be okay. A-okay, actually. So if you got the gas, baby, you go buy exactly what you want. That's what you do. You picture what you want, you think about what you want, and then you go get it. That's how we do gas. So on my way home here now, and I'm looking at doing a video in a little bit when I get home. I got a yard sale synth I'm looking at, and I got something planned for that. So that's what we're doing. And I'm just thinking about all the synthesizers I want. What's up, baby? All gas, no brakes. So I'm just thinking about all the synthesizers I want and how I'm gonna get them. Because at Samurai Nation, we do not look down upon people with gas. We look upon those people with encouragement. And we try to find ways for you to get that synthesizer you want. That's what we're doing over here at Samurai Nation. All gas, no brakes. What's up, man? What's happening? What's up, Jumpstart? Yeah, baby. All gas, no brakes. All gas, no brakes. All gas, no brakes. I'm going to make a song about it because I'm here, just like I just said. This is Synthesizers Anonymous. This is a support group for anybody that's got the gas. And it's okay to have gas. And if you got gas, we're here to talk about it. And we're here to find ways to get you what you want. So we're looking for different types of ways to make some extra money, so we can fill our little rooms, little houses, our little garages, our little basements, or our big houses. We're trying to fill them with as much gear as possible. Yeah, dude, I'm looking for, what's up, Panasonic? I'm looking for sweet deals all day long. Reverb just opened a new thing called the Reverb Outlet, which is like a curated site for all the B stock from different synthesizer stores. I think that's genius. I went in there the other day. There was an Electron Digitac B stock. I guess that's pretty much brand new for $499. That's $200 off, baby. That's a deal. That's the kind of stuff we like at the gas station. We like synthesizers that are about $200 to $300 off, roundabouts. That's where we like it. $500 off, even better. But then, you know, we're getting into the big boys. We don't care if they're used. We don't care if they're new. We don't care if they're free. All we care about is getting them. We just want to get them. We want all the synths. We got a little crew here today, hey? This is the beautiful thing about Samurai Nation. I took a poll a while ago and I asked a bunch of people, should I schedule live streams? Should I do it so you know when to tune in, this, that, and the other? And you know what? Nah, I just like popping up. And if you're lucky enough and I'm lucky enough for us to meet each other in a live stream, then that's what's up. That's how we do it. So yeah, so today's episode, all gas, no brakes. And I got big time gas. And I'll tell you what I got gas for. You guys can tell me what you got gas for. Because this is Synthesizer Anonymous. We get to support each other for gas and encourage each other. We don't want to discourage each other from getting synthesizers. That's old school style. That's old school, man. Don't go discouraging people. You encourage people to get synthesizers. And then we all get together and we find solutions of how to make money so we can get more gear. That's the goal. Get more gear. We want all the gear. We want everything. We want to trade out, switch it up. We want to sell one, get two. That's the best deal. Sell one, buy three. That's even better. So that's what we're doing here. So I'll tell you what I'm gassing for. You guys throw in the comments what you're gassing for. So I'm gassing for this right now. I'll tell you what I'm gassing for. I'm gassing for the TEO Fiberhahn, #1. I'm gassing for, I'll tell you what I'm future gassing for. I'm gassing for the PWM Mantis. I'm gassing for the GR Tasty Chips Mega. Do you feel me? Do you hear me? I know you guys are gassing for that too, just because of the Mega Man nostalgia. GR Tasty Chips GR Mega, or GR1 Mega. Doesn't matter what the beginning is, all it matters is it's Mega. I'm gassing for Pittsburgh Modular, the greatest American company at the moment, for the Voltage Lab 2, and I'm gassing for the Taiga keys, and I'm gassing for the Taiga module, okay? I'm gassing for it all. What else am I gassing for? I'm gassing for sort of a Sequential Pro 3. I'm gassing for a Behringer. Maybe I'm on the pre-order for that, and I don't even know if I can even afford it, but I will find a way to get it. One way or the other, we will find a way. So what are you guys gassing for? Gassing for the SY1, gassing for the LM drum, gassing for the RD78, the CR78 clone, gassing for it all, gassing for the Proton, gassing for the Model 15. All gas, no brakes. Nobody will stop me from getting synths. Nobody. The tax man ain't stopping me. The wife ain't stopping me. Mama ain't stopping me. The government ain't stopping me. And damn well, no synth influencers will stop me by telling me to lay off on the gas, baby. Because I don't lay off on the gas. I go full gas. I'm a synth baby. Okay? I'm new to this game. I'm not jaded. I'm not trying to get rid of all my gear. Are you crazy? I'm trying to get me as much gear as possible. I want to be surrounded. I'm living in abundance. I want to live in sonic abundance. I want to live in frequency abundance. I want to walk into the room and I want the cutoff on every synth to be simultaneously sweeping the filter where the hair on my back of my neck stands up. We buy all synth in Samurai Nation. And the deal with Samurai Nation is, if you got an extra synth and your buddy's gassing for that synth and you don't really care about it anymore, you send your buddy that synthesizer for free. Because then the karma will swing back around, baby, and someone will send you what you want. That's what we're doing. So yeah, that's what I'm gassing for. Big time. I'm also gassing for a mixer. I got 3 mixers I'm gassing for, and one's reasonable. I'm a synthesizer evangelist. Call me Brother Synth. Brother Synth. And let me tell you something right now, my brother. When you have a synthesizer in your home, you get down on your knees and you thank the synth lords for providing that synthesizer to you. You thank the synth lords for allowing you to have that synthesizer dollars to get out there and buy what you want. Don't you feel guilty about having that synthesizer? Don't you let anybody, don't let those devils think you're guilty about having that synthesizer. Those devils are all around you. They're trying to lower your frequency. The more synthesizers, the more frequency. Do you hear me? Can I get an amen in the synthesizer church? Can I get an amen out there? Throw some prayer hand emojis in the chats if you feel what I'm talking about. Yeah. Brother Synth here. Maybe that'll be a running episode. Synth Church with Brother Synth. Yeah, man. Listen. In the world of synthesizers, more is better, okay? The only reason some synth influencers tell you that you should get rid of your synthesizers is because they get given so many synthesizers for free and they don't want to email them out to you or mail them out to you. They want to keep them all to themselves. So they pretend that they've given away everything, when in reality, all their synthesizers are behind them. It's behind the camera. They're fooling everybody. They want them all for themselves. More. Okay? Don't you ever let anybody tell you you don't deserve all the synths. Okay? You deserve every single synthesizer. You deserve them all. And there's one company out there. Synth Mafia cut me off, man. They cut me off. We back in action. Dude, thanks for sticking around. Yeah, the Synth Mafia, man, they shut the stream down. They don't like giving the regular people all the synths. Yeah, Synth Mafia sent in the scalar wave. You guys ever noticed that? Oh, it ain't over, baby. We're here. I'm back, man. Synth Mafia, I'll tell you what, the Synth Mafia sent in the scalar tech and shut that down. They don't like me preaching about having all the synths, okay? Because they want them all to themselves. That's the problem. But yeah, so maybe I should relax and go a little undercover here. But yeah, so anyways, let's be quiet. You deserve all the synths. You deserve every synthesizer your heart desires. All right? If there's something out there you really, really love, if there's something out there you've had your eye on for a while, thou shalt not covet another man's studio. Yeah. If there's something out there you really love, maybe we should talk about some solutions and how to get it. All right. Here's one way to get more money for more synthesizers. These are the easy ways. Very easy way to get money for a synthesizer is to start an Uber or a Lyft, okay? So if you want to start an Uber or a Lyft business, you just go on and register your business online. Because if you're going to do it, you want to register your business. So then you can write off all your gas. You can write off the wear and tear on your car. You can write off some food that you eat when you stop. And then also you get the money from driving around. Okay, so that's one way to get some more synthesizers, is to leave work and for an hour or two every night after work, you drive around your Uber or your Lyft, and then you build up your little synth bank, and then you get all the synthesizers you want. That's the easiest. That's the easiest way, all right? The second way is a little bit harder and a little more laborious, and that is to deliver pizzas. And listen, man, there's no shame in delivering pizzas. Are you crazy? You deliver pizzas, you work your regular job, and then you say, all right, I'm gonna go deliver pizzas for 2 or 3 hours tonight. And then you make some real cheese and tips. You can make a lot of money delivering pizza. That's one of those undercover jobs that, you know, it's like the waitress. The waitress, no one tells you that the bartender and the waitress make uno baccaruso, you know? That's your second way you can get some more money. Third way, this is a little controversial, and some of the kids around town might get angry at you, but the third way is, since it's summer, you set up a lemonade stand, okay? But the thing about this lemonade stand is you got spiked lemonade at your lemonade stand, okay? So that means you got an extra little bit of vodka or something on the side, and when the adult rolls up and be like, hey, dude, you're a grown-up. Why are you selling lemonade? You look at him, you say, psst, come here. Spiked lemonade, homie. And he's like, oh, damn, how much? And you're like, $7 for a glass of lemonade, cash only. And he's like, no problem, baby. I could use a big ice-filled glass of spiked lemonade right now if you want. And if you want to be real tricky, you just go buy like a 48-pack of Mike's Hard Lemonade, and you pour half of Mike's Hard Lemonade in there, and then fill the rest with ice. So basically, one Mike's Hard Lemonade gets you 2 big glasses of lemonade, and you sell them each for $7. And then you make pretty much 50% profit off of each Mike's Hard Lemonade. Okay? That's another way to do it. Adult lemonade stand with sneaky, speak easy, spiked lemonade. That's your third way to get your money for some synthesizers. All right? Fourth way to get money for synthesizers is you set up a Facebook marketplace site, and you bake muffins. Every morning you get up probably 3 hours before work, and you bake a load of muffins. And then fresh muffins for sale. There's only 50 muffins to order. And then you say, come pick them up at where you work. And then you bring the muffins to your work in a Tupperware. And then when people come to your work, you dart out for your, say, boss, I got to dart outside there for a minute. And he's like, all right, Jim, no problem. And you dart outside with a 6-pack of muffins, because you only sell them by the 6. So 6 muffins a pop. And if you live in one of those crazy states like California or Oregon, you know what you can do? You can sell spiked muffins. So you can sell Mike's Hard muffins, if you know what I mean. If you can read between the lines there. That's your fourth way. Or you can make donuts, or you can make bagels. Right? You make spiked bagels. That's the one, spiked in a good way. So you make Mike's Hard spiked donuts. And if you really want to get crazy, you sell the Mike's Hard spiked donuts with your Mike's Hard spiked lemonade at your lemonade stand. Twofer, right? So then you added value. So you say, you want a spiked lemonade? They're like, yeah. And it's like, you want a spiked donut with it? And they're like, what's a spiked donut? And you're like, what do you think it is? And they'd be like, oh, how much for that? And you're like, $13 for both. And he's like, deal. Cash only. You start doing that, you will have all the synths you want. And if you really want to get crazy, lift, lemonade stand, donut business. And then you can skip delivering pizzas. And if you really want to get crazy, you can deliver your donuts and your lemonade between picking up people in your Lyft or Uber. That's how you get real efficient. So that's how we do the gas around here. All right? There's lots of ways to get money for gas, so don't go feeling bad if you got gas. And I'd like to hear what some of you guys want for the gas, you know? I'm pretty dead set now. I think I'm getting the TE05. I've looked into it. I got the reader's manual or the owner's manual downloaded. I'm going to read the owner's manual for the TE05 tonight. And I'm going to then make a decision whether I'm going to get it or not. And tonight I might do it, but I might not. I might put the U.S. presidential debate on the screen with closed captioning and just play some synthesizer music in the background to soundtrack the debate. I might do that. That would be interesting. I might try something like that. We'll say. Yeah, if the police pay you, that's where you got to have street smarts. That's why you don't sell it on the street. The sign is on the street. They got to come onto your property. And then when the police come, you say, no. Nope, this is just my friend here. I gave him a glass of lemonade. He came in, we were just hanging out. I gave him a glass of lemonade. And he gave me a donation to help me mow the lawn back here, some gas for the lawnmower. Had nothing to do with the lemonade. This is all just refreshments for the neighbors. And then he'll be like, all right, sir, carry on. And he'd be like, hey, come back here. You want a glass of lemonade? He'd be like, sure. And then you give him a glass of regular lemonade, and he goes on his way. That's what I think. So yeah, I might do the I might synth stream the presidential debate with closed captions, no sound, and then just play some synthesizers in the background. I don't know. We'll see. Well, maybe. We'll see what happens. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I got to get home now, and I think I got a yard sale synth that I'm going to set up in the backyard and do a little show you what it is and do a demo with it. If I can get home now and the missus don't got some work for me to do, then that's what I'm going to do. Buy the Poly D. Yeah, I think Poly D is on my list. I might end up getting the Poly D. I'd like to get the Poly D, the Model D. I already got the Mono Poly. I'd like to get the Poly D. I'd like to get the MS5. I'd like to get the Poly Cobalt. I'd like to get all the Polys because I love those flip tops, man. There's just something about them. But I know Synth Punk will say, no, we won't be doing that. That's for sure. We will not be doing that. Just say no. Poly D, yeah. Poly D, baby. The Poly D is amazing. And I think the fact that you can pick that up for $600 and a Mini Moog is $5,000. Listen, if you got gas and you want a Mini Moog, just get a Poly D. You know, unless you're a professional or you got oodles and oodles of cash, I can't see why you would want to do $5,000. Or like, I know Synth Punk, his dream was to have a Mini Moog, and it was like this thing that he wanted to have, and he's really happy with it, and he loves it. And I think that Space Capsule also has a Mini Moog. And there's a couple of samurais that got Mini Moogs, so I think that if you want one and you can afford it, go get it. That's my deal. I'll never discourage anybody from getting any synthesizer. I do this anyway in life. I'm a hype man. If you want to tell me if you want to bring an idea and you want encouragement to get it started, I'm not a dream killer, baby. I'm a dream enhancer. I'm PEDs for your dreams, okay? If you got a dream or you got an idea or you got something you want to do, I'm the performance enhancing substance for your dream. Come to me, tell me what it is. I'm not the guy who's going to tear it apart. Find someone else for that. If you want someone who's going to discourage you, that ain't me. I'm going to encourage you to do whatever you want to do, to make whatever you want to make, to start whatever you want to start. I'm a hype man, baby, all day. So if you got an idea and you're like, man, I need some motivation because everyone I brought it to keeps like criticizing it and telling me the cons, come to me first. And once you got the confidence up to do it and you got it started and you got everything going, then go to the people. You got to realize who you go to, right? There's certain people, I realized this real early. And God bless my father for this. If I went to my father as the first point of contact for an idea, I usually would get discouraged. But if I went to my father after I already formulated the idea, I had the confidence behind the idea, and I had the plan, then I went to my father would then help me tear it apart and rebuild it better. So my father was more like a, all right, man, you got it sorted, you put in the work, looks good, if you want to do it, let's go, let's tear it out and bring it together, and then you launch. But if I had an idea and I wanted to get the confidence up and brainstorm positively, I'd go to like my best buddy, Wolfman Love, and I would give it to Wolfman Love. Wolfman Love would like pump me up, I'd pump him up, we'd brainstorm and build on the idea, and then when the idea was like super, like when that hot air balloon was already in the sky, that's when I'd go to my dad and be like, all right, Dad, how much gas should I use here? Should I pull this hot air like full tilt? And he'd be like, whoa, 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 hold on there, samurai. If you pull that gas full tilt, we're gonna go straight up in the air and then we're gonna drop straight back down. Just do a little bit by little bit. Check how much gas you got. Do the equation, how much gas by the distance, blah, 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 blah. So you gotta know when you have an idea, you have to identify and be super mindful about who you're bringing your ideas to at what stage of your idea. Because for me personally, when you have an idea, you need to know who's going to help you brainstorm positively and who's going to pump your idea up. Even if it's a bad idea, you want it pumped up to the max. And then if you bring it to the pragmatist, or what do you call it, pragmatist? No, not a pragmatist. Pragmatic. Yeah, then you bring it to someone who's like, all right, let's go, man. This is a good idea, but this is crazy. This is good. Let's do this. That's stupid, man. Are you really gonna do that? But then you got enough good ideas put in your bank here that when you go to that next person, when they tear a few down, that doesn't matter because you've already got the idea molded into something real beautiful. Whereas if you bring that thing of clay to someone and tell someone your idea of what you want it to be, they're just gonna go and squish it and be like, that's a lump of clay, man, that ain't no idea. And you're like, oh yeah, you're right, it's not an idea. Okay? That's the only advice I have for you today. Besides, all gas, no brakes. You want a synth, you go get it. Don't get discouraged. Don't ever spend more than you got. Don't overextend yourself. But if you want a synthesizer, go find a way to get it. Rewind the video. I just told you 4 ways to get it. I'm sure there's a million others. Have you guys ever heard of the trading up? Basically, you get a product in your house, you put it on the internet for a trade. There was this guy, he started with a paperclip. So he traded a paperclip for a stapler. Then he traded the stapler for a USB stick or something, or an SD card. Then he traded the SD card for a digital recorder. Then he traded the digital recorder for a camera. Then he traded the camera for a kayak. Then he traded the kayak for a canoe. Then he traded the canoe for old skidoo. Then he traded the old skidoo for a dirt bike. Then he traded the dirt bike for a, that kind of thing. It's called trading up. There's a documentary about it. Go read about it. This guy traded from a paperclip until he bought a house, all through trading things. So that's a way to get stuff too. Anyways, I gotta go. I'm going into rural zone. Internet's gonna cut out. All brakes, all gas, no brakes, baby. Slow, slow.